Well, at this moment, feeling really quite emotional, and I'm quite surprised, but I'm mega surprised that I've managed to not only find PG70, which is the prisoner of war camp that Bob, my step-grandfather, was held in for about a year. The gate was open at the front. Was used as a tannery. It's now used as some sort of factory storage thing. I walked straight in. There was a guy on a forklift, and he said I could walk around the place. And I haven't been able to make the video until now because I've just been like walking around in awe of this amazing place, and I do feel quite emotional. It's so I feel such a sense of relief that I've been able to get inside here, and well, I'll show you around. It's I'm just overwhelmed a bit at the moment. Right, this is inside the camp. So the front gate is up that path. You can see the old water tower there. I'm trying to guess as much of it as I can because this concrete block, and there's another one behind it, looks as though it was a reservoir which probably held water. You've got this old building here. I'm sorry if you can hear wind, but yeah, this building, I don't know what these buildings were, but I don't know what this circular thing is either. Try and avoid these pipes. I don't know what that is. Oh, looking through the gap, more water. So they had obviously some way of, unless it was built later for the tannery, but I don't think so. So you've got all these buildings which are all still here, obviously all empty and derelict, but well, I say empty, they're using it for some of them at the back here for storage as a well, some sort of, I think it was a tannery, so it might be, they look like long planks of wood or metal or something. But I've been inside some of these buildings. Obviously they're all empty now, but it's fascinating to see and be standing in the place that Bob was held in all those years ago. So he would have seen all of this in better condition, but these buildings are still here from when, well, from that time, and it's just incredible. Well, I never expected to be able to get in here. I was trying to think all the ways down here. I was quite anxious, thinking, can I get in, sneak in somehow? But I've been able to walk straight in. It's brilliant. I can't believe it. So you got the water tank up there, and then somebody's done a mural there. I don't know when that was done, probably more recently. But yeah, inside some of these buildings, mostly on this side anyway, they're empty, and but we can go in here. I just wish I knew what these buildings were. You know, they would have had all the people would have been inside this building on their bunks or paliases as they were called, and I can only imagine what it would have looked like back in the day. But there's a big room here, there's a small room at the back which I had a look in, so it's anybody's guess what how it would have looked in the day, but you can see it's a large camp, so it would have held a lot of people. But yeah, it's fascinating. These small rooms at the back, this is probably, well, I don't know how up-to-date things are. It doesn't look as though this place has been used in years, but look, there's a green cross, well, white cross medical thing there. Maybe, I'm guessing now, medical centre or something? Medical centre, or possibly there was a kitchen somewhere. I don't know where that was. So equal, well, quite small for a kitchen, but then I know the rations were not good. You've got these smaller rooms. I really wish I knew what they were all for. But it's all still here. I can only imagine, I mean, we've pulled out all the electrics pretty much, what it was like back in the day. That's a shower there. That looks quite smart. That's not a shower block. That's could have been used by officers maybe. What's through this room? Old sink or something. See the bars and the windows. Might be a modern thing, I don't know. But this is... Alright, what else have we got? We've got pattern on the floor. Like we said, it's a bit dark in here. But we're coming up the right way. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what those things were on the ground. I don't know how safe the building is. I won't go up the stairs, just in case. I don't want to take too many risks. I don't know what that is. I wish I knew more. It looks as though they might be, in the future, opening this place up, because he gave me, which I totally didn't expect, a guidebook. There's I'll try and be careful here. It's a mixture of excitement or the total relief that I've been able to get in here. I just cannot believe it. Totally wasn't expecting to be able to get in. And here I am. Numbers on the wall, that would have signified something. What's through here? Oh wow. What's that? Obviously they've used this for other stuff because there's bits lying around since, and after so many years people would have used it for other things. But is that where I just went in? I think it was. So you can see that, oh, yeah, somebody's been using it for something. It's a bit dark in here. Prigionia Italia. Not Prigionia Italia. Prigionia would be prisoner. I don't know what that is. But yeah, this is it, all empty and derelict now. But absolutely fascinating to be here. I so wasn't expecting to be able to get in and have a look around. I've taken loads of photos, obviously. I'm just completely overwhelmed, really. Back outside. There's a big old camp. I don't think we can get into all of the buildings. There's another building over here. Yeah, I can look through the window on this one. All completely empty, but it was. Amazing. What's through here? So these are, oh look, these are small, well, toilets. But so maybe that's the toilet block, I don't know. well, obviously, but oops. Toilet block, shower room, maybe. Wow. I can't believe I've got in. I'm probably repeating myself several times here, but I'm just so excited to be here. Wow. Absolutely incredible. I'm just going to take a picture from the inside, because just, there we go, photographing and filming at the same time. Man of many talents. I'm just... Wow, that doesn't look as though it's been cleaned in a while, does it? What the hell is that? Hi, Peter. Yeah, you have to watch this from the beginning if you want to see it. This is just absolutely inside PG70 prisoner of war camp. And, well, it's empty. There's not much here, but not much has changed. The insides they've probably taken out all the beds that were here and all that sort of stuff, but the walls and everything, they're all still standing from all those years ago. If I go around to the front, you can see the front gate. I wasn't paying attention when I came in here. There we go. They go over this side, and they've used a lot of this side. They've used they're using as storage for, I think, a number of different companies. I'm not sure. Makes good sense. Lots of warehouse space, but there's another way in there. I was almost thinking that I wasn't going to be able to get in, and I was going to try and sneak in through the back fields there. Looks as though it might have been possible. This is far easier. I want to get a view later from the top of that hill looking down. I think you can do that from somewhere, because you can see they've used this for storage. So this is all being used. I'm not quite sure what for. It was a tannery, but hasn't been used as a tannery for a while. I think it was used in about 50s, 10 years or something. I really wish I knew which part was which. This is just... I feel like a kiddie in a sweet shop. It's just really incredible. What's in there? It's all completely overgrown, obviously, from years of neglect. Absolutely fascinating. There was the guy who showed me in. As long as I don't get locked in, which would be ironic, it should be alright. But yeah, he was here, and he said, yeah, just look around. And I said, could I take some photos? And he said yes. So I'm taking full advantage. Yes, I just can't believe it. Right, I've said it 1,000 times now, haven't I? Completely overwhelmed. Wow. Right, I'm going to work my way to the front gate because then you can see that. It's quite an iconic gate, so anybody who was here would recognise that gate. Yeah, yeah, this is obviously the sides that they are using, although what for now? Not a lot. It's just crates. A hangover from the days that it was a tannery, but I guess. This is obviously the side that they used for a tannery. Wow, that's a lot of old plastic crates. So they obviously used this area, obviously for the tannery, but I just need to make an adjustment on the camera. We're filming and photographing at the same time. Let's just... It's amazing to stand where 80 years ago it would have been so different. And I am so lucky to have got inside and have permission. Right, I'm slowly making my way to the front gate now. There's more of it out there. Okay, let's go to the front gate, let's show you that. The wind might be a problem, you can hear the wind. Try and shelter the mic as much as I can. Just looking back that way, so we came from down there just now, and then the iconic front of the building, the bricks and everything. And this was the main gate in. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it sounds good. So this, as a prisoner, would be the locked gates. You wouldn't be able to get out there. But that would have been the way in and out. It's still open, so I can still escape. But and that's still there. An eagle. Interesting, because wasn't that a Nazi crest or something? Not sure. I think, well, certainly an eagle was, but is that there from those days? Right. Anyway, that's a quick tour of PG70. And oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was whether it's that particular eagle, but it must be, because why else would it be in such a place? Anyway, I'll leave you to get on with your days. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're watching the replay, then thank you for watching this too. It's been amazing to be here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and look out for the next one. Thank you.